hard to know which ones I should show you here. Finger calculation is a good one. Sudoku, perhaps not. I mean, who has put playing a Sudoku onto YouTube before? But I am thinking about it, and one of the masterpiece recitals too, perhaps. Dual task is certainly one, as the calculations. But reading aloud, certainly not, and Jump Busters maybe. So, yeah, let's do a Sudoku. Why not? Let's just do a basic one and show off how the modes work. And I've done the first three. The first one took 5 minutes. The other two took around 10. But there is a feature to a Sudoku there in this game. Would you like to use the assist? So if you put an answer in, it tells you if it's right or wrong. Or if you don't use it, you have to just trust that you've known what you've done. But if you make a mistake, it adds 20 minutes to your time. And considering it takes me half that is... yeah, it's basic, so I can probably go without, but... yeah, I'll go without. It's basic. It's basic, so if people somehow don't know how Sudoku works, you need 1 to 9 horizontally and all the way down as well, and you need 1 to 9 in the box as well. You can't have more than one number in the same place, so... and I can already work out there needs to be 4 in this box here. It can't be in those two, because there's a 4 over there, and it can't be in those two because it's 4 over there, and it can't be there because there's a 4 up there, so it has to be there. Oh, I actually have to write it. Yeah, that's an interesting way of doing it. I can also confirm it up there as well, because it has to be on that middle row, because there's those two there already. It's an interesting way of doing it. And I also know it's there because it can't be on those two either, because of those ones. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that. I have officially got, well, actually one more 4 to go, and I know it's there. So, yeah, there's multiple ways you can work out what numbers go where. And since all 4s are done, it looks like, with the auto mode on, it would actually take off the 4, knowing that you've got them all. So I can work out there's 3, because those 3, it can't be there. It can't be those 2 either, so it has to be there. Okay. So this is dumb. And I can also figure out it's there, because it couldn't be those 3 or that one. So I have only got... hang on. I can't confirm the 3 there yet. It's rather annoying. See, I'm looking at lines and stuff like that, but I can... actually, not many boxes are filled in yet, or close to being filled in. See, that one's only got 4 left, and I can work out there's 1, 7, 8 and 9 left. It cannot be a 1, 7 or 9 in there, so that has to be an 8. And I just confirm those are the missing numbers, yep. It cannot be a 1, 7, 9 in there, so that works. And so that has to be a 1 then, because 9 and 7 will be in those 2 down there. Hang on, is that right? Yeah, it has to be, because 7 and 9 need to be in the other 2. And that means 1 has to be there, because there has to be 1 on that column. Cannot be in the other spots. Okay. This is just messed up. Okay, 2 there, because I know it can't be anywhere else. Because there's a 2 right there, and 1 there, and 1 there. You're whittling it down. You can't figure out the 2 on this bit yet. Has to be one of those 2, but I can't figure out which one yet. There's only 2 left in that box, and now it's easier to potentially work it out with it that way. I was 7 and 9, I did that already. I can't figure out which ones yet. How many boxes are also nearly done? There's 4 there. Which numbers are needed? 2, this one here, 2, 6, no, 2, 3, 6 and 7. That has to be a 6 because the other 3 are on the top row already. And so that means I can work out what this one is. I can work out that's 5. Because that's the only one left. If there's only one left, then anyone can work it out then. Providing they've done the previous stuff right. 1, okay, still can't work out the 7 and 9 yet. So 3, 7 and 9 over there. No, it's not. 3, what am I talking about? 3, 2, 3 and 7. It cannot be a 3 there. No, it has to be a 2 there. Because 2s can't be in those two either. So that has to be a 7. Because that couldn't be a 3, and that has to be a 3. I did it. And I can work out 3 has to be there, because there has to be 1 there. There has to be. Judging by the rules. I'm not good at explaining things, I'm going to explain how and why. Now, we've got 3 in this 4th column, and in that 6th column, so it has to be in this 5th column, and it can't be those 2 because of the ones on either side. The 3's on either side of that, so it has to be there. I have got all 3's now, all 3's and 4's. And that has to be a 5, because it can't be those 2. Can I finish that box now? 4, 5, 6 and 7, no I can't yet. There's nothing on the right hand side to make sure of it. There's a line that's nearly completed, the 4th line. And I know there's a 2, 6 and 7 left. 6 is on above on those 2, so it has to be there. So it's just 2 and 7 to go. And I can't work out which one's which yet. Now, keep talking, figure out where to go next. Okay, there has to be. Still can't work out 7 and 9 yet. What's left in this box? This 6th box. This one I've got my finger over. 2, 7 and 8. Can't be 8 in those 2 here, so it has to be there. And I can't work out the 8 on the bottom one here. So hang on, what's left? 2 and 7? Really? Still can't work it out. Still don't know. Wait, if it's 2 and 7 then 7 has to be there, so it can't be up there. Okay, I figured that one out at least. No, I didn't. Well, at least it doesn't. If that had happened in the other one, I would have got 20 minutes added to my time, so I'm glad I didn't have the assist on this time. Yeah, see, 9s don't work, because you would have seen multiple episodes of this series already. So I still can't work out 2 and 7, but at least it helped me work out the 7 there, at least. Oh, there's only one number there, perfect. Providing I've done this right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Has to be a 7 then. So 2 and 7 there. What's the other number that's missing? Because then I know it's there. 5. Yes, 5's the other number, so that has to be there. There's only 3 numbers left in this box now. Can I work this one out yet? 6 and 7. No, I can't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. No, I can't work out any numbers yet. Right, so I know here, in this 4th box, this first middle, left middle, it's 6 and 7 left. So 6 and 7 have to be those 2. The other numbers missing in the first column are 1 and 8. And the 8 is there, so it has to be 1 there. And 8's there, so that makes it a little bit easier. And I still can't work out that 8. That's really annoying. 8 has to be there and then 1 there, so... What about this third from bottom line here? 6 and 9. I can work out that 9 goes there then, because there's a 6 above it. 9s are hopeless in this game. I need a stylus. Maybe it won't make a difference. So I can do 6 is fine. It didn't... Makes no sense there. There's always one number that's harder than the rest because it's been given less to work with. I can work out a 2. A 2 can't be there, so it has to be there. And it has to be there then. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 is there. I did it. What's next now? I could do a line on the top. Second and third lines I could potentially work out now. 1. In the second line it's 1 and 6 missing. 1 below that one, so that has to be a 6. And so by power of deduction, what are the on the third row? It is 2 and 9. 9 there because there's a 2 right below it in the middle, and so power of deduction there. Okay. Can't believe I'm doing this. Can I work out what these numbers are yet? 6 and 7? I still can't. Okay, that's fun. Maybe the second column now. This column and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Still can't. Oh yeah, there's only one number on this one. That might make it easier. 3, 4, 5, 6. Certainly can't make it harder. 9. And since I've got a 9, is that all on the 9s? Nope. There are 2 left. One has to be in this one of these 2, and it can't be this one. So it has to be there. I always have to do it multiple times, and even then it doesn't always work. I've only got 1 9 left, so it has to be there. And so the final number of this section is an 8. That'll help with this left bottom one now. So 8 has to be there. And that has to be a 6. And what else? What else can I sort out? This 6th column, this one here. 5 and 7. 7 has to be there. So that has to be a 5. And so the 7s can't be in those 2 here, so it has to be there. I've only got 1 7 left to go, and because it can't be there, it has to be there. And there's only one number in this middle row now, and the number that's left is a 6, which still works because there isn't a 6 left. There's only 1 in this middle box now, or the left middle box for that matter. That has to be a 1, and that has to be a 6, which also works out for the first column as well. There's only 1 number left here, and that has to be a 1 as well. And it's just the 4th and 5th columns to be completed now. 3, 4, 5. What did I nearly do there? I didn't even see what happened. 6. I'm about to confirm. It is right. Yay. Unfortunately, you don't get to see that. 12 minutes. That actually took longer than most. But I did well. Clearing that, you're a marvel. Well, the first person ever to do a Sudoku on YouTube. I hope you learn ways of doing it, because with the harder ones, for sure, you have to use power of deduction to figure out more complicated ways of finding. I'm not gonna show you the next Sudoku, but I'm going to show you what it's like quickly. Intermediate. Oh no, actually use. Okay, so I can use it this time. Now you see, there's a lot less numbers now, but I can still. It's still intermediate, so you can still start. See that those 2 numbers cannot be 1. Those 2 cannot be 1. That can't be 1. So it has to be that one. So you can still confirm certain numbers, and once you've confirmed the number, it will tell you if it's right or not. So I know it is now. But there's a lot less to work with. Sometimes in the intermediate you have whole boxes that are empty. And so it's really hard. Yeah, I have to almost work with the rest of the... Figure out what... Like, the beginner one I showed you, using the tips for that, you can still work out certain numbers, and then... It's hard to explain. But anyway. Thank you guys for watching Sudoku. We'll see you guys on something more interesting.